Hello, hello YouTube, this is your boy D giving you the season finale of Claws, episode 10, Avalanche. This episode is very good, had a lot of moments, a lot of suspense, a lot of great character development, great progression of storylines. Enough talk, let's get to this review, shall we? /recap. Alright. From last week's episode, you seen Desna escape from Roller. She's running away, and this is where it picks up. Anyway, Desna's running away, and she sees it's a van with the girls, with Polly, Virginia, and Anna, and Dean. Okay, all right. So she's running away, and they see her, and she's calling for them, saying, "Hey guys, hey guys," right? She's trying to communicate with them, whatever, right? And eventually, I believe Paula spotted her and says, and grabs her. As she was going towards the van, Roller was taking care of one of the Russians who he shot. Got up and went after him. He disposed of them. Boom, took him out, knocked him out. Boom, 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 boom. He sees her. He's going after her. He's chasing her down, and as he was chasing her down, whatever, Desna got into the van with the girls, and then that was that part right there, right? And Roller couldn't catch her, and that was the end of the scene. We move on to the next scene. Jen and Hank, Hasarbu, the Jewish dancer, and man, were they getting their blessings on? They would go all intimate, all close up in each other. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? All bodies mingling, co-mingling. Body fluids were getting exchanged left to right, right to left, up and down, side to side, all the side. You know what I'm talking about. Woo, 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 woo! And they were like, Hank was saying, "You were the best I ever had." Jen was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not all that good." Hank was like, "Babe, you were everything." I mean, it was so definitely you could see Jen is torn and is falling for Hank, and Hank really wants Jen. And of course, this is going to be a division in the marriage, which I will talk more about that later. How it's going to really be a thorn into their marriage, and how it's going to be affects their relationship with the kids. So I'll get to that to the second, y'all. Anyway, Desna, as you know, Desna was telling the girls. Desna tells the girls that they need to call Jen because the Russia's gonna kill Jen's kids. And then as we moving on, we went to Uncle Daddy's club. Roller calls Boo saying he killed one of the Russians, and tells them to call the girls. And Bryce is like, "What?" And Roller says, "Just do it, man. Just call the girls. Just call the girls. Call the girls." Right. So Uncle Daddy, aka Clay, calls his wife Hawanda. I think it's her name, Hawanda, with a J. Anyway, if I mispronounce any of her name, y'all, just put it in the comments, y'all, because I'm bad with names. I mispronounce names all the time. That's how I am. I mispronounce people's names. I know their faces though, but I be mispronouncing people's names. I'm bad at it, y'all. It is what it is. I'm looking at my notes here. It was a lot of notes. I took a lot of notes of the show, y'all. It was so much notes that I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything, y'all. So, anyway. So, club. Oh, he calls Wanda, his wife, telling her to get out to the club, and he also said that, you know, Bryce kills Ted, and Wanda's like, what's going on? It's like she was shocked because she don't know what's going on, so she's trying to go to the club. As she was trying to leave, I think she heard somebody in the door. She get you know, Jen's kid out them out the door. As she was coming back into the house, one of the Russians came and tried to kill her. And she used a knife, and man, she stabbed him on the leg. He didn't die. Used a frying pan, and she was using the kitchen sink. This man never died. I mean, this guy had some immortal powers, man. Like, this guy could never die. That's the thing. It was kind of like, I'm like, you know, he was unconscious, just like he was removed the pain. And so I was like, that little bit of that little storyline I found with that was a little with the finale of course was ridiculous. I'm like, you hit the guy with the pan, and he doesn't feel any pain. Like, really, but okay, but whatever. She eventually takes one of the Russians out. I think she had a gun or a knife or something. She takes him out. As she takes him out, one of the other Russians came behind and shot her and just kills her. Boom, boom, boom. And then Uncle Daddy, as they realized Uncle Daddy and Bryce realized that Juan is taking too long. Uncle Daddy decided to go back home. As he goes back home, we find out that Jen got shot. And, you know, obviously Uncle Clay is, you know, sad, of course. That's his wife, that's his woman that he loves. He adores her. He always, that's his rock class as well. That's his queen right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the queen right there. So of course they are. That's the relationship right there, y'all. And we found a couple of interesting tidbits, y'all. One of the tidbits, y'all, that Wanda dad did not like Uncle Clay. In fact, her dad didn't want her to marry didn't want to marry Clay because Clay was a loser, a scumbag. He ain't with squat, skit. Basically, it was a loser in so many words. Like, you could do better. And I have to be like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, you right. Pops are right. You know, Clay was not the best person for you to get married because look what happened to your lifestyle. You got into this crazy lifestyle that was like, was going nowhere. Like, you was gonna die. Like, he had no financial security. You're in this illegal mess, fast-paced money, and it's like, you know, you just wasn't going nowhere, and your life, you end up costing your life. Little sidebar right here before I move on. Sidebar, yeah. Sidebar. You know, be careful if you get engaged or if you marry. You know what I'm saying? Make sure this person are going places that you want to go. That's not anything that's gonna bring you down. Anything that's illegalized, that's gonna bring shame to your character or question your ability, y'all. You know, use discernment, use wisdom. You know, don't get attracted by potential or by the body, because this is phase. You gotta use your discernment. If your spirit tells you that, hey, this person's not really good for you, most likely in 9 out of 10, listen to your spirit and confirm in somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because God will tell you if the person is not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Because He often uses other people to tell you that a person is not good for you or whatever. So, you know, keep that in mind. So, Pops are right in this situation. Her Pops are right. And she dies. Of course, Clay cries and cries. He's emotional. He's upset. And it's like his whole world is lost. He don't know what to do, y'all. He ain't know what to do. So we find out the Russians took one of Jen's daughters. I don't know the name of the daughter. I think it's Bryce or Bree or something. Bree. I'm not sure. yeah, Desna, as she was calling, I think Jen finally, and I think Jen finally shows up. You know, I think Desna finally calls Jen, and says blah blah blah. Wonder when she's got your kids, and Jen was obviously upset. She runs over to Uncle Dad's club, and of course when Desna tells Jen what's going on, Jen blames. Desna saying because of her ways of doing business, because of her lifestyle, because of her little dirty activities, it cost her kids are in danger now. Of course, Disney feels at fault about it, but I'm like, both of y'all at fault because you wanted the easy money too. You're accepting the money too, Jen. So it's not like Destin put a gun to your head saying, "Come here and follow the lifestyle." You were all with the lifestyle too, baby. You like the money, you like the bling bling, the wow wow, the woo 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 woo. You feeling the cash feeling. You like the cash. You like the kids going to good schools. You were fine with all of that. It was okay, but till it happened to one of your kids, right? Right, Jen? Right? So don't act like you were the innocent victim too. You're just as guilty as Desna. Anyway, as we're going on, I think Weaver calls and he talks. She talks to Uncle Daddy Clay, and we eventually find out that Clay was saying, "You got one of my guys, I got one of your guys. It's called even." And Weaver says, "Nah, I want it ain't so, She wants Roller's head because she he did something to Olga. Who's Olga? We find out, Roller said he messed with Olga. It was Viva's niece. He said it was 20. She was 25 years old. We find out she was 17 years old, and she was pregnant by him. And Uncle Dad's going like, "What the blank was going on? You're a blanking idiot. You're a fudging idiot." And he also said, the Russians was shaking him down for $30K a month, aka $300,000 a month. So, and then we find out something really new. We find out something else. He said, Uncle Dad said, "You just like your father. You're a loser. He's a country bum. He ain't ish." So I think that's gonna be some turmoil. I think we're gonna find out more and more that Uncle Daddy and Roller are gonna have some kind of turmoil because the way he was looking at Uncle Daddy, how he put down his father. I feel like Uncle Daddy did something to his father, either got him killed, or got arranged him to get him killed. And once Roller finds out, he's gonna turn on Uncle Daddy. What's your thoughts, y'all? So I think that's what's gonna happen, right? And then eventually, Bryce got mad saying, "This is because of you. My kids got kidnapped." And then eventually they got to fighting. There was a whole bunch of fight scenes. Boom, boom, boom. They were getting crazy, knocked out. They were dang near tearing each other up. Woody woo woo. So that was a lot going on in that fight scene. Jen walks in saying, this is a bunch of fools." And then Roller drops a bombshell saying that, "Hey, Desna and Virginia tried to kill him. When Uncle Daddy finds out, he point the gun to Desna saying, 'I'm gonna kill,' almost like I'll kill you." And Desna was like, "Do it, kill me. I don't give a blank." Because Desna at this point been through a lot, so she was like, "Whatever, kill me, Clay. Just kill me. Be done with it. I don't care." and he was about to kill her, but he realized he needed Desna alive because Weaver, the Russian lady, wants to see Desna. So basically, you know, so that was so that was that part, right? All right. We go to this scene saying Desna goes to see Weaver, and they have a little small chat, and then basically saying, "I want to see the I want to see the kid," and Weaver brings the kid, saying, "Look, the kid is alive," right on the horse, saying. So obviously, you know, the kid, Jen's daughter, is okay, so nothing's really happened to her so far. Basically, Desna says, you know, Desna offered $250,000 if you just leave them alone, and she laughs. Before then, she was like, "I want Will's head." She's like, "We can't really do that. It's gonna be a problem. If you do that, these boys are gonna get wild. See, Uncle Dad's boys are gonna get wild. It's gonna be a fight." Then she was like, "Okay, you know what?" Then she says, "Wait." Then she changed her mind. Said, "I'll give you." Diva says to Weaver, "I'll give you 50% of Uncle Dad's operation," and she goes to the nail salon. Boom. Then she goes back to the club, saying, she goes back to Uncle Dad's club, saying, "This is what's going to happen." Tells Uncle Dad what's going to happen. Either give 50% of his business. Uncle Dad wasn't feeling it. This is either that or your son dies, or this what it is. You better do it. And Uncle Dad says, "Okay." Basically, Uncle Daddy goes to Weaver's his hotel / mansion, and and Weaver changes the plan and said, "I want 100%. Uncle Dad said, "What? I'm gonna give you 100%." And you know, one of the guys had sorry. During this time, Uncle Daddy, Roller was there, Desna was there, and I believe, and Bryce was there. Yes, that's right. Bryce was there, right? Sorry if I'm a little out of order. I'm out of order, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make sure I get everything in order. Anyway, and soon like I said, we wanted 100% of Uncle Dad's operation, or Roller dies. Your choice. Uncle Dad says he was about to sign the contract. He was like, "All right, I'll sign the contract. Whatever would you will." He signed the contract, and then you see that you know Roller's fighting. One of Uncle Dad's guys was, I think, previous guy before was the guy you saw in a couple episodes. I forget what his name was. He had the gun pointed at Weaver, and Uncle Daddy Clay was laughing. It's like, "I got you." And then he flipped script and went to pointed at him, and Uncle Daddy says, "We traded, you ain't ish." Boom, boom, boom. And then it was basically a back and forth of, well, it's like kind of like cat and mouse. As soon as like Weaver had the upper hand, Uncle Daddy had the upper hand, and so vice versa. And basically, you even find out the ladies in Weaver's club will have guns, so fighting this and that. So somehow Uncle Daddy escapes. I think Uncle Daddy gives 100% anyway of the business. And we find something, a little tidbit with Paulie and Dr. Ken, her freaky partner, her lover. She was filling him up, and they were about to get some blessings. As soon as they're about to get some blessings, I forget her, oh God, shoot, what's the girl's name? Marisa, whatever her name was, comes in the door, and some guys were shaking her down, and Paulie was like, when she goes outside to see what's going on, and then later find out that they were selling her. Her mom had herself sold out for something. It was really scary. It was really freaky. It was scary, and so that's going to be a great scene. Pretty much what that was the scene. What else? Oh, and then they went to they went to Desna's new shop. They were packaging the new shop, whatever. And we find out that as the packaging the new shop, Desna says to Jen, you know, I'm gonna give you the keys to this new shop because I messed up, because you know we wants me to still do dirty business with the old shop. And Jen says no, I'm not gonna do it. And she passes keys to I think to Ann, and Ann says no. Pass it to Paulie, no. Pass it to Virginia, all say no. They'll say, you know, we're gonna ride or die with you, basically. So that was a touching moment. Even all this stuff they've been through, they was like we in it together, girl. We ain't gonna leave you hanging. All right. Oh, Virginia. I forgot to say something about Virginia. As Virginia was going to the bathroom, she had a little pregnancy test. I think she said I think it was that point saying she wouldn't have a baby. So she might be get pregnant by Dean. So Dean's going to be the baby daddy. Ooh, baby daddy. She going to be a baby. So she going to be a baby mama. Ooh. So see how that goes. See how that change. Will Desna really accept Gina? She gonna have choice because now she has a baby. So pretty much that is. And then I think I got everything. No, towards the end of the episode, right? Towards the end of the episode, right? Uncle Roller and I think Uncle Roller and Desna, Uncle Roller and Clay go in this warehouse, and there was a bunch of Haitians. And as he walking, you turn around and see the head of the Haitians saying, you know who's the head of the Haitians? Desna's boyfriend, Gregory. Ooh, Gregory's is the head of the Haitians mafia. They're both saying that you need to work together because the Russians taking each other out. So this is gonna be a turning event, because now Gregory is not all what he is. So he's not just a doctor, he's one of the mafias, and they have connection to rollers. So that's gonna be great. Next season, see what's going on. All these characters have something to play with, and you know that even with with Jen, with Bryce get jealous of Jen's boyfriend, what would he do? Because now he knows that Jen has been cheating on him with Hank. Will he be even more aggressive? Will he take him out? Because Bryce being gangster, he be taking out people out left and right. So that might take him over the edge. Will Jen keep seeing Hank? What happened to Reaver? Will Reaver still go after the mafia? Will it be a war? It's so many questions, y'all, that needs to be answered. And I think right now this is a great season finale. And sorry if I put the video late. I meant to put it earlier, but I had to go to work. But y'all, before I go, remember these few things. Subscribe. When you subscribe, there's a bell to your right. Click on the bell so you can get more videos. When I produce more videos, when I upload more videos, you will see those first. Like the videos, comment on the videos, and share my videos on any social media. This is your boy D. I'm out. Peace.